Hello, everybody. It is Tuesday, August 20th, and the kids have gone back to school. I'm sad. Well, all but one kid because I still homeschool. So really, yeah, 3/4 of my world has now left on a bus, and 1/4 of that world, it's his senior year. So I have a child that has exited my body who is graduating high school this year, and that is just insane to believe. Like, wow, I just can't. It's crazy. Anyways, today will be a double header because I posted or recorded a vlog the other day and just haven't gotten around to get around to it because I started school yesterday, and so I just haven't gotten around to dealing with it. Literally, it is finding a screenshot and coming up with the little number day thing that pops in the thing and then merging it together and making a video. And well, some of the hesitation too is because the things I talk about in that video, the thing I was doing with kind of trying to make myself more accountable with the thoughts in my head. Hopefully you've seen that first by now. I have to work on that video today. I'm kind of posting this now and mentioning it now because I need to get it up and get it right. And again, the perfectionist in me is trying to figure out how to do it the perfect way. Probably should throw that in there. There's no perfect way. Sometimes you just have to suck it up and get it done. And that's one thing I have to work with me and the being that person is that I don't do so many things in my life because if I can't do them right, I'm not going to do them. There is a dragonfly like trying to dive bomb the front of the two maybe. Okay. I just always want to have things perfect, and I will put things off, and I will simply not do things because I don't think I can do them perfectly. And to a certain degree, I still like that trait about myself, but in other times, I don't do so many things because I'm so worried that they're not going to be perfect. So this is my apology, warning, heads up. You will get a video. It probably won't be to my loving. I will have wanted to have done so much more with it. But I'm forcing myself to post it because it's important. And I might do one of these every month or so. You know, if you're sadistic, and you might want to listen to them because but I want to kind of keep myself accountable for the thoughts in my head, and I want to make sure that the thoughts in my head are going in the right direction. So all that will make sense. Anyways, like I said, the kids are back in school. I have a senior this year. So I am a grandmother to be. I have another kid graduating high school. I don't know how I got here. In my mind, I think some days I really still am like 16 to 18, maybe definitely mid-20s. I almost always feel like when something goes wrong, have you ever seen that meme where it's like, you know, I know I'm an adult, but when something happens, I want to look for an adultier adult to take care of the problem. I still some days feel like that. And the older I get, the more and more I realize I am the adultier adult. And that should scare you. Because while I do have some experience with life, you know, and I have to wonder, does like the majority of the population feel this way? Are we all just kind of faking being adults and like we know what we're doing? I have to say probably more than you realize. So if you're young, like well, definitely if you're under 18, you know, but even if you're like a younger adult and you're like, well, I still feel like really don't feel like I know what I'm doing, and I can't wait. Well, I don't know if you say I can't wait till I get older, but it'll be nice to no longer have that like feeling of just what the heck is going on? What do I do? You know, I can't say that that always goes away. Now, some situations it does, but as a whole, I don't know that it does. I think we're all kind of flying by our seat of our pants. And that's scary because a lot of people act like they aren't. At least I'm willing to be honest with you. I still many days feel like I'm flying by the seat of my pants. Every day brings a new challenge, especially in motherhood, that, well, not every day, but you know what I mean. Especially in motherhood that, no one prepared me for. My own mother has now been gone over 12 years, which is really sad because I'm sure looking back at me in my teen years, I probably put her through hell. And it would be nice to have called her and said, you know, I get it now, Mom. I'm so sorry. I was a little butthead. I would have used stronger terms probably. Um, but I get it. I'm sorry. And I know that most days you were trying, because that's all I'm trying to do is I try. And most days I don't feel like I'm succeeding. I think it's just these little small battles that, that you could win or you could lose. And it's hard to see the overall battle or war, like the big one, and honestly, that is just making sure that your children grow up to be kind, respectful, responsible people who have some empathy for others, have the integrity to do the right thing. And some days it feels like I've hit the highest highs, and some days it feels like I'm completely falling on my face with that. All I can do is just be there and try to show them what I think is the best path. And then I have to kind of set them free. Some of my children love to learn the hard way, because that was me. I had to learn lessons the hard way. And I think I'm a better person for learning lessons the hard way, at least in regards to how to treat others. I'm not perfect by any means, don't get me wrong there. But I have done, like I said, some crappy things in my life and dealt with the consequences of them. And it was lessons. And it really sucks to stand by and realize that paths that your children are on could lead to heartache. But it's their life. It's their journey. As long as they're not physically hurting anybody, not that I really want them to hurt anybody, but there are boundaries. There are places I would step in. But once you go past, once you're not hitting those boundaries, I have to let you float. And I always pray for the best. I worry about the worst, but only time will tell. So I don't know where that took a side swipe weird thing. Every time I do this, my hand, I think I have a pinched nerve someplace. Anyways, so that's it. I'm back in school. The kids are back in school. I'm actually probably starting to homeschool my son tomorrow. He had a laptop fall on his head. Well, not fall on his head, but he dropped a laptop, like it tilted and hit him in the head. And he has a history of loving things hitting him in the head. So he's kind of like on a modified brain rest. I don't think it's anything too serious, but I'd just rather be safe than sorry. So he'll probably not start till tomorrow, which of course he's just so sad about. Anyways, that's it for everything. I hope wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, you're having a wonderful time of it. I know I am not thrilled to be up this early, but that's my life today. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.